Alrighty, folks, what's going on? This is Matt here for Dark One Linux Tech and Gaming, where is the fusion of Linux technology and gaming, and we are looking at something a little bit different this time. Some things you should know before buying Death End Request Code Z. For those that don't know, Death End Request Code Z is the continuation of the Death End Request series. This is the third game in the series. However, they do things a little bit different than the other games, while also still doing some things very similar. So number one, it's a roguelike to similar games like, is it wrong to try to pick up a girl in a dungeon or Mega Labyrinth Life? So top-down roguelikes is the best way to describe it. Number two, there is no English voice acting, and there is no English dub at all. It is Japanese only. This is very similar to some of the other Compile Heart slash Idea Factory games that have come out in the last couple of years. That is things like Fairy Fencer F, Refrain Chord had no English dub as well. That had to do with the voice actor strike at the time. It was either put it out or wait, delay the game. So I'm guessing that's kind of what happened with this one, or maybe the, cost and that kind of stuff just didn't really fit the bill for this game. But either way, something to keep in mind for those who prefer their voice acting done in their native language and don't want to read subs. So number three, they keep the visual novel elements of the prior games. So the presentation, the lore dumps, and the interactions and all that stuff are very, very much done in the same vein as the prior games, which also leads into the next one, which is number four, is that it keeps the dark horror kind of storytelling elements that the series is really, really known for. And I think that is really what stands out for these games and does not get a lot of credit sometimes, because the stories that the Death End Request series generically tells are very, very dark. Just go look at 2 and watch the opening, and you want to talk about moody, darky, and horror-filled, that's about as good as you're going to get right there in this series. And last but not least, the battle system. The battle system is very much, again, like, is it wrong to try to pick up a girl in a dungeon or a Mega Labyrinth Life? Very, very simple. Does not have kind of the same mechanics that prior Death End Request games do. So there's no bounce back and all of the other stuff that you can kind of do with that forms that you were allowed in the prior games. There is still transformations and other stuff, but the overall combat is very, very simplified. So you will either love that or you will totally, absolutely hate that. And it's kind of personal preference. There you guys go. There are some things to consider before buying Death End Request Code Z. Some differences that they've made in the game and the overall structure of it. Pros, cons, that's up to you, but just some stuff to be aware of as you will look at buying this game. Other than that, you guys know what to do. Comment, rate, subscribe, and you got Patreon. All that fun stuff is in the description. I will catch you on the next. Peace.